Closer to home, some feared the popular Norway beach campground near Cass Lake would never open again after a severe windstorm devastated much of it last July. But today the Norway beach campsites are once again open to the public. Lacey Montelion is now live in the studio with more. Lacey, how do things look out there?
Well, Dennis, the campground still looks a little rough in places, especially the entrance where much of the blowdown occurred. The area was originally scheduled to reopen for fishing opener, but because of the long winter, that was put on hold until today. Marilyn and Ray Vervalen are regulars at Norway Beach.
Well, it's beautiful.
Nice campsite.
It's gorgeous camping.
They rarely miss a chance to visit. That goes for opening day.
You get here soon enough, you get a nice spot.
As well as the day last July when a terrible storm forced the campground to close.
We were outside, but then it started to rain so hard. So then we went inside the camper. So we
Winds were flying.
Oh, yeah. Everything was it got real dark.
The damage was significant, and the cleanup that started soon after is still not quite finished.
In some portions of the trail or some portions of the campground where we had to adhere to mitigation of archaeological sites that may have been affected by the blowdown. So we weren't able to bring in heavier equipment in these areas. We had to do things by hand.
For forest officials, the biggest priority was getting the campgrounds reopened. This McGeezy bike trail still needs a lot of work, but officials hope to have it finished in a few weeks.
We're trying to open portions of the McGeezy for the Chippewa Triathlon.
The entrance to the campground still comes as a shock.
It kind of is what it is.
And it will be a long time before it looks the way it was.
It's going to look like this for a couple years before we get the new growth.
But the entrance to the campground will not keep the Vervalens away.
You can enjoy yourself.
And really, not much will.
Unless we're going to have another storm, and well, hopefully not.
Forestry officials say opening the campground means a big boost for the economy in Cass Lake. Many people have used the bike trails to get in and out of town, so just another reason to get those trails up and running, Dennis.
All right, thank you very much, Lacey, for the live report tonight. The Norway Beach Loop is still closed in the campground until July 3rd. The visitor center that will include information on the July storm will open this Friday.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.